Hi, and welcome to Lisa's Craft Station. Hi, and welcome to the Art of Knitting, square number 48. Apologies for not having it when it was supposed to be up last week. Hubby was busy doing setting up new lights and whatnot on his desk, so he was using my space as a storage desk. But as you can see, I have my desk back now, so without further ado I shall go through what we have for today's square. So it's called, the book is calling it an eyelet pattern square, and it's basically creating this pattern by increasing and decreasing stitches. So as you can see, it looks like little holes. So it's I suppose it's a good way of practicing how to make buttonholes, because I should imagine it's the same principle. And the next page, as you can see, we have a bigger picture here of it, and a little bit of information saying that the finished square should be 15 by 15. It uses the mustard yellow yarn provided, which is this ball here. It's quite a nice colour, and also the knitting needles which are provided, but if you're wondering what they are, as always, they are 4.5mm needles, or number 7 as they are classed in some countries. So the next page is the pattern. So I basically have to cast on 27 stitches, and the pattern is 8 rows long, and it's just a combination of knit rows, purl rows, and then obviously the increasing and decreasing of the stitches to actually make the pattern. And on the back it actually shows you, flip that over, shows you how to actually do the holes, for want of a better word. So what I'll do is I'll go and cast on my stitches, and I'll be back shortly. So as you can see, I've made a good start on the pattern. It's relatively easy as long as you follow what it's telling you here. What I've done is I've done the bulk, and like in the last video I've left the last few rows to show you what actually needs doing. So what I have now is the 3rd row to do, which makes the little holes. So I shall just do that now so that you can see how it's actually done, the main pattern row. So row 3 is I have to knit 3. So here we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then I have to knit 2 together like so, and then it says to bring the yarn forward. All that means is just to wrap it around and then knit 4 2, 3, 4, and then it's repeat. So knit 2 together, yarn forward, and then knit 4, 3, 4, knit 2 together, yarn forward, getting all fingers and thumbs now, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knit 2 together, yarn forward, which, as the pattern says, it leaves the last 4 stitches, so you just knit those 4 there. And there we go. So as you can see, it doesn't look like much at the moment, but basically knitting 2 together, it decreases how many stitches you have on the row, but by putting the yarn forward, as in wrapping it around, to make it makes an additional loop, so it increases again. So what I'll do is I shall do the next purl row, and then you'll be able to see what the pattern actually looks like. Just bear with me. It's only 27 stitches, thankfully, so it's not a lot. It doesn't take too long to make the squares, probably anything between 1 to 2 hours once you get into the swing of the patterns, because obviously knitting a row and purling a row isn't too difficult. You just have to remember when you come to the where you've put the yarn forward, like here, try not to drop the stitch. And there we go. There's that. Nearly there. Oh, 2 and 1, and there we go. So if you pull it out, as you can see, there's the 4 little holes. So that's the pattern. So what I'll do now is I'll just get myself a little bit comfier. Oh gosh. And I'll get the rest of the square finished. Give myself a bit more wool. So here we go. So there we go, that's the square number 48 all completed. like I said earlier, it wasn't that difficult, to be perfectly honest. It's one of the simpler patterns, and it looks quite effective. I was really pleased with that. Yes, again, like the other squares, it needs a good pressing to make it look a bit more square, because it does tend to get a bit deformed. So yes, it's starting to come together nicely. So thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, by all means please leave them in the comments. If you liked the video, as always, please give me a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. If you want to give me a thumbs down, so be it, but please at least leave a comment saying why you've left a thumbs down. I can't improve my videos and put things right if I don't know where I'm going wrong. And as always, anybody who's already subscribed, thank you very much for your support. If you haven't yet subscribed, please click the button, and don't forget to also click on the bell so you don't miss any notifications for future videos. Hopefully I won't skip another week. Hubby's area is now fully complete, I hope. So yes, I shall, all being well, be back next Sunday with square number 49. Until then, take care and stay crafty. Bye for now.